Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today I am bringing you a very overdue video, and the good news about it being overdue is I have been trying out these products for months, and especially when it comes to skincare, that is a very valuable perspective to have. These aren't products that I've just tried out for a week or 2 weeks. No, these have been months. So now that we're here, I really know how I feel about them and I can share my thoughts with you. And so today, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a brand overview of DermaE. There are a number of reasons why I wanted to try out a lot of products on the brand DermaE and talk about them. The first reason is they are one of the more affordable skincare brands in the clean beauty space. They may not have the purest ingredients, and that's something that really becomes a trade-off with price. It's really hard to have these amazing, perfectly clean formulations at a more affordable price. So normally when the price goes a bit lower, you're normally sacrificing a little bit of the ingredients. I have to say overall though, the ingredients in DermaE products are ones that I am comfortable with using, hence why I tried them out and hence why I'm sharing them with you. Another reason is they are one of the more widely available clean beauty skincare brands. You can get them at Ulta. I think in some stores, definitely online. Also, I believe Whole Foods carries them as you can purchase directly from the DermaE website. Pore carries some of their products as well. So they are definitely one of the brands that are easier to get a hold of. Also, they just have a really wide range of products, which I think is really cool as well. So they have a bunch of different ranges for different skin concerns and needs. I was initially drawn to them because they have an acne skincare line, which if you guys are new to my channel, I have oily acne prone skin and I'm always searching for products that are clean but effective but are not too stripping or drying. I really want products that help me to balance my skin and help with my acne. So with that being said, I've got a huge range of products to talk about. I've got from shampoo to SPF powder and everything in between. So one of the reasons I've been putting out this video is because I know it's gonna take me forever to film and forever to edit. So I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. So a little bit of information about DermaE. DermaE is a clean beauty skincare brand that is cruelty-free and vegan. So it really checks all the boxes. Also, one of the things that really has drawn me to DermaE as well is their not just commitment to having this amazing skincare line, but also to the environment as well. They offset all of their energy with wind energy credits. So that means that any energy that they have to use in the whole producing and manufacturing of their products that they can't use in renewable energy, they then buy wind credits to offset what they are having to use. So they're really environmentally conscious as well. And honestly, there are very few brands in the clean beauty space that are doing something like that. So I think other brands should take note because that's really cool. I mean, I obviously understand that DermaE is a larger brand and so it's easier for them to do something like that. But then at the same point, if you are a really small company, you aren't using as much energy, so that would also be relatively easy to offset as well. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to start off with the acne skincare products first and then move from there. So the first product I'm going to start off with is this one, and this is the DermaE Acne Deep Pore Cleansing Wash. This does contain not only salicylic acid but also tea tree oil. And it does, as we know, I'm all about the listed percentage of salicylic acid. This one has 2%, so it's a quite hefty amount of salicylic acid. And I've also found personally that tea tree oil is amazing for my acne prone skin. And I have to show you, it's gonna be a little bit hard to see here, but I have used so much of this. This is a huge bottle and I'm all the way down to here already. And this, well, for reference, this is 6 fluid ounces. So I love this face wash. I heard Rianne from Rianne HY, she talked about this and I feel like she was one of the people that really got me intrigued into trying DermaE. And I have to say this wash is beautiful. I like to use it at night. I don't use it morning and night. I can. It's not overly drying on my skin, which we know I'm all about that, and I can attest to that, especially now that it's winter and my skin is actually can get a little bit dry. But it really suds up well. It does a great job as a second cleanse. I normally use some sort of oil makeup remover first, and then we'll use this as my second cleanse. It gets the oil makeup remover, any makeup residue off, but it also just keeps my face really clean. And I do feel like having the salicylic acid in here does help me to not battle with as many breakouts. Another great use for this product is also as a body wash, because I don't know about you, but you know, sometimes I get that back acne and no one really wants it. And I always am trying to get rid of it. And so I found that this is a really great way to also help with that as well. And because it's a more affordable product, I don't feel like I'm wasting it on my back. So this is a product that I will definitely be repurchasing when I run out of it. It's a great affordable cleanser. I really like it. I can't say enough things about it. I think if you had like really dry skin, it may not be the best. But if you have like normal to oily skin, and if you struggle with acne, or if you struggle with acne on your back and you want something to help with that, this is a great product. Next, I'm going to move on to this product here, which is their DermaE Acne Blemish Control. And this is like a jelly kind of serum. And it also contains salicylic acid, tea tree oil, and aloe vera. This one has 0.5% salicylic acid, so the percentage is lower. So I have been using this as my night serum. I was using the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum, and this is the product that I have been using in place of that. I've used quite a bit of it. I mean, you only need like a little bit goes a long way. Here's my thoughts. It's good, but I prefer the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum. I think the price of those two products are not that different, and if I had to pick one, I would pick the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum for one reason, which is that I find the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum has a easier consistency to work with, in that when I try and layer other skincare products on top of it, they play better together. The only problem I have with this is that it can sometimes ball up depending on what product I'm trying to put on top of it, such as a cream or lotion or a face oil, whereas I didn't have that problem with the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum. But otherwise, the two products are more or less equivalent. They both really help to prevent acne, and I really like this product. It's just, if I hadn't found the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum, I would say this is amazing, go try it out. But just because I like that other product better, I recommend that one over this one. And they're both cruelty-free, they're both vegan. I think the price is similar, as I mentioned, but this is a solid product. If you're curious about it, it does work well. It's just not the easiest to layer with other products. And I think that is because it is this more gel consistency, whereas the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum is kind of more of a liquidy consistency. Another product that I got from the line is this Acne Rebalancing Cream. So this is a cream, unlike the other gel. My camera's kind of washing it out, but it's a white cream, and this contains 0.53% salicylic acid. So I use this as an alternative to the serum. The pros of this product are that it does, because it's a cream, it does layer better with other products. You can use it like with an oil much easier than you can with the serum. For some reason, I just haven't gravitated to this product as much as the serum. Maybe because I was so used to using the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum, but I have liked this especially in the winter because it is a cream, so it's adding more moisture than just the gel serum is. So I would say if you have acne prone but kind of dry to normal skin, I would probably say this product would be better. I think for winter, this product is better, but if you want something more lightweight in the summer, or you have really oily skin, a serum with salicylic acid is a better option. But I do like this. I find it to be a little bit more difficult to get rubbed in. I kind of have to, work at it a little bit, but once I get it rubbed in, it's fine. I like it. It's just for some reason just not the one that I reach for the most, but it does work well. It's a great combination of a more hydrating product with salicylic acid. I mean, I love the face wash, but this is another outstanding star product that I found from DermaE. And this is the DermaE spot treatment. So this spot treatment contains 2% salicylic acid. So like the face wash is a pretty high salicylic acid content. And this thing does an amazing job at chasing away unwanted visitors on your face. So I like this for several reasons. First, it does have a really high content of salicylic acid, which means it's going to work. It's going to get rid of things. Like, you can beat around the bush all you want, but salicylic acid is good for acne. There are essential oils like tea tree oil that are really great as well, but I found over a decade at this point of dealing with acne that salicylic acid really does work, at least for my skin. And I mean, it is something that's been proven to work for a lot of people, which is why it's in so many acne skincare products. But what I really like about this is its effectiveness, but also it's clear. A lot of acne spot treatments are like crazy colored or they're really white. And this is something that's clear. I can just put it on wherever I need to and go to bed, and that's it. Also, because it is a gel formula, I can also layer it under makeup. So, sometimes you just get somebody that's really stubborn. Putting this on overnight helps, but you still need to keep following up with it. And so I can put this on under my makeup and it's just treating, helping, calming throughout the day as well. So if you need a spot treatment, I highly recommend this. The high content of salicylic acid is going to make your skin dry. So you definitely want to use this sparingly and really just where you need it. But if you feel something kind of coming under your skin or you see a breakout, you put this on, it helps speed up that whole recovery process so much faster. And oftentimes, if I catch a breakout early enough, it won't even come fully to the surface. I can chase it away with this. So it is an outstanding product. This is from one of their other lines, and this is their vitamin C concentrated serum with hyaluronic acid. I was a bit skeptical of this because it is a vitamin C serum, and we all know that vitamin C is unstable. It's really hard to keep stabilized in products. Questionable how effective it actually is on your skincare because it likely is decomposed by the time it actually gets on your skin. But I was like, it's a more affordable option. I'll try it out. Also, it's hyaluronic acid. And my intention was to use this as a morning serum. And I tried this out a number of times, and I honestly couldn't tell much of a difference using it versus not using it. And the main reason I stopped using it is because it would ball up under my skincare. It has a very similar consistency to their salicylic acid serum. And so when I would try and put like foundation on top of this or sunscreen or anything like that, it would just ball up and become a big mess. And there is nothing I like less than trying to put makeup on and having a skincare product underneath my makeup ball up. So for that reason, I really used this some, but then very quickly stopped using it and basically haven't reached for this for months at this point. So I would definitely pass on this product. There are some outstanding ones from DermaE. This is just not one of them for me. This product, you could use it. It would need to be in a context where you weren't layering it with other products. And for me, I love layering products. I think most people that are watching me probably layer skincare products. So it's just not the best, and I can't really judge the effectiveness of it because I really wasn't using it long enough to be able to tell if it was actually doing anything or not. So my feelings overall are kind of just not entirely worth it for this one. Another product we got in the Putty Wear box originally was this DermaE Radiance Toner. I really do like this toner. I just don't reach for toners in my skincare routine. It's just, I've tried to get into them, but it's just not something I reach for on an everyday basis. And so I really haven't used this a ton. But the main thing I really like about this toner is it's not overly drying or stripping. It really just does what a toner is supposed to do, but doesn't leave your skin overly tight or dry. It just personally is not a step that I typically do in my skincare routine, but I think if you need a toner, this is a solid option. It's honestly one of the best I've found in terms of not making my skin feel dry or tight. which says a lot about toners because I have oily skin and most of them just are too stripping and too drying, but this one really is not. So if you need a toner, check this one out. But personally for me, it's just not the stuff that I find to be that helpful in my skincare routine. So as I mentioned, I often use an oil makeup remover to remove my makeup. So I thought I should try out one from DermaE. So I picked up their Nourishing Rose Cleansing Oil. And this is with argan and jojoba oil. And this is another product that I have made quite a dent in because I wear makeup almost every day, so I need to remove my makeup. And this product I really do like, and I have a bit of a funny story about this. So this is an oil cleanser that you're supposed to, massage onto your face, then get a damp cloth, wipe it off, and then go in and wash your face. Well, I use the Leilani Pamplemousse oil cleanser, and that one you can just splash on with water and you don't have to remove with a damp washcloth because it emulsifies in water. And I absentmindedly splashed water on this one without using a damp washcloth first. And I was surprised to find that this guy actually does emulsify pretty well in water. So actually I've been using this without a damp washcloth, and I need to go ahead and do a second cleanse, but I've been really happy with how it's been working. So if you would like a more affordable option of an emulsifying oil cleanser, this is a great option. And I have to say, not all oil cleansers can do that. I've tried it with some other ones after this, and there definitely is a difference between an emulsifying oil cleanser and a non-emulsifying. So I don't know what in this one is a bit emulsifying, but it is, and I'm fine with that. So this is a great oil cleanser. I find that it does a great job of removing my makeup, and yeah, it's a solid product. So if you're on the lookout for an oil cleanser, I would highly recommend this one. Works well. I also have tried out the DermaE Firming DMAE Eye Lift, and I've heard a number of people recommend this and talk about it, so I thought I would give it a try. It is an eye cream, it's not kind of a gel. So my thoughts on this are it's okay, but I don't really notice a big difference with using it one way or another. I mean, it's nice. I mean, I do like to take care of my under eyes because I'm not getting any younger, and the best time to do preventative skincare is, well, now. So if you aren't doing preventative skincare, you should. I love the Ilia eye serum, and that one is so effective for me that it is really hard for me to find another one as effective as that one. This is more affordable, and I know it works for a lot of people, but for me, I just don't see a big difference in the fine lines under my eyes, in the darkness. Like, I just don't notice a difference. So it's okay. I wouldn't recommend it. I would save and invest in the Ilia. I think that's a much better eye serum, eye cream product. So DermaE also relatively recently, well, it's been a couple months now, but they came out with some shampoos. So I picked up this one. This is the Scalp Relief Shampoo, and I actually picked this one up for my husband because it says soothes dry, irritated scalp. And he is, sorry to expose him, but he has very bad dandruff. And so we've tried a lot of different dandruff shampoos. This one does help, but it doesn't entirely cure the problem. Though, to expose him a little bit further, I'm not convinced he gets the shampoo down onto his scalp thoroughly while washing his hair. Like, I've seen him scrub his hair in the shower before, and he's not as thorough about scrubbing his scalp as I am. So that may also be contributing to it, but I've tried this out as well, and I really, really like this. It suds up really well. Like, this is a good shampoo. We've all experienced shampoos that don't really suds up well. This one definitely does. It gets my hair very clean. My husband likes it. It has a very nice kind of minty feeling on your scalp. I definitely like this. I wish I'd picked up their conditioner to try, so I can't give my thoughts on the conditioner. But the shampoo, this particular one, I really like, and I imagine their other ones are just as effective. So if you've been curious about the DermaE shampoos, they're definitely great. If you have dandruff, this one may not solve all your dandruff problems, so if you're more vigorous with your scrubbing, it might. But I definitely like this and you know, we're actually getting pretty low on this, so I will be picking up another one of these for my husband. And then the final product I picked up was this DermaE. This is, I'll show it. It's easier to show. So this is a powder, and then it's got a brush. There's an Ilia one that's similar that I'd been using. So this one is SPF 30, and it is a dupe for the Ilia powder thing like this. I think this one has more product in it, so even though the price is pretty similar, I think that this one is a better deal. If anyone knows for sure, let us know in the comment section down below. But I really do like this. The one thing about this is it is a tinted powder, but it's more or less translucent. The tint is just to keep it from being like white casting on you. And even though I have really fair skin, I don't have a problem with the tint in this. So I think especially if you had a deeper skin tone, this could be a really, really great option because it shouldn't white cast you, or not as much as the Ilia powder, which is just white translucent. I do really like this for touching up during the day because obviously I put sunscreen on in the morning, but it's underneath all my makeup, so if I feel like I need additional sun protection, I can just go ahead and wipe this on. Works really well, would definitely repurchase. It's a dupe for the Ilia. They both work really well. It just depends what you prefer, but definitely a solid product. Overall, I have to say I am really impressed by DermaE. Like, as you saw, I've tried out a wide range of products, and there really were only a handful that I didn't like. It definitely leaves me wanting to try out more from the brand. If you're interested in trying out DermaE products, I would say chances are pretty high that you're gonna find something you like. I think it is a really great brand that is more affordable, more accessible, cruelty-free vegan, environmentally conscious, good ingredients, effective, really everything you could want. So I definitely have enjoyed trying out these products, and that's part of the reason why I haven't mind testing them for so long, because I actually really like them. So I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're gonna try out any DermaE products or what some of your favorite DermaE products are. And if you like this, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my content. I got many more videos like this coming up in the future. And also be sure to check out my Instagram. My handle's at naturallybeautifulgirl. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!